Jittery. It's funny how, hello everybody, that when I'm watching this, it's a bit busy. I suddenly got really busy. It's funny how when they do the 30-second countdown, it's really quiet, then volume goes up and it goes a bit juttery and jittery. I think it's basically like kickstarting an engine, vroom, vroom, and then it fires on all cylinders. Anyway, hello, Mark, can you hear me? Mark, no. Why can't I hear you?
I'm back now. Can you hear me now?
I can. Where were you? Were you not actually even in the lobby?
I was here. I'm here.
Hello. I can hear you now.
And look who's here.
You said I wouldn't be on camera. I haven't brushed my hair.
Yeah, get her off. Get her off.
I've got breakfast in my tea.
Geez. Is this what's going to happen? Basically, you two larking around. You're not meant to be doing that. Get her off. Get her face off.
I didn't get the email from her agent. What can I say?
Right. So, hello. Have we got people watching?
We have got people. Let's say hello to a few people, Danny.
Okay. Hi, Nicky Jones. Hi, Dave Salby Williams. Hi, everyone. Oh, hang on. What did he say? More hugs all round. Everyone needs it. Virtual hugs. Thank you very much. Anita Platt. Hi. And then Emma Short. Hi, everyone. Hi. So lots of people saying hello. Telegraph. Yep. Hello. So lots of ones saying hello. Where are we? Where am I? So I am in Chessington, funnily enough. So a bit of detail, just in case people are worrying, wondering. I am staying local. I looked at all the rules and regulations about certain things. This is going to be my one exercise for the day, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. In the studio, we have Mark in Brighton, and we've got Bev back in basically HQ base with me now, Towers. I thought I'd have come along and have a bit of a chat. So for future purposes, we can have other people join us. Mm-hmm. So that's grand. And what is exciting is I upgraded my contract yesterday. I paid a little bit more for our lovely viewers, and I've gone unlimited data. So before, I was a little bit worried about, what happens if this is going to chunk out my data? And I looked yesterday. I think I used about 15 gig on yesterday's call live. So ouch. So I think, okay, I needed to go unlimited. So I changed that yesterday. So that's all hunky-dory. So no worries or panics regarding that. So Chessington, I'm going to walk down this little bit of a hill. And I'm going to show you some greenery and green space. It may be that we might run out of places to go because the lockdown, by the looks of it, is going to be minimum of 6 weeks. So I'm going to have to mix it up a little bit with the lives, aren't I? We're going to have to do a bit of down counts, maybe a little bit of Pictionaries, anything which is a bit exciting. I need to start focusing on that. But as we said yesterday, Mark's going to look at the pod and focus on the pod for next week, so I can spend a bit more time invested in that. So here we are. Oh, actually, yeah, that reminds me, bins need to go out because it's binnage day tomorrow. There's everything out, is it? Are they doing everything? Rubbish and recycling. Okay. Chessington Hill Park car coming. It's actually quite busy. I know that people are individually walking, going out for walks. There's a lot of vehicles. Anyway, right, where are we? Hello, Mum. Good afternoon, everyone. Love heart, love heart, love heart, love heart. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, fantastic.
I do wonder what that chap was thinking as he just walked past you and you're going clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, I just have to ignore the fact that people are going to judge me. Acting a little weird. So I am going over, or about to go over, what is called the Hogsmill River. And just to the left here is called the William Bourne. Used to be known as the Bones Gate pub. There's all to do different gates along this way. Hogsmill River, it feeds off of the Thames. So the Thames goes through Kingston, obviously goes through London, but it goes through Kingston and it has an offshoot, an outlet called the Hogsmill, and this runs around through Surbiton, Tolworth, and then between Chessington and Epsom. And so here we are. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Is it nice and clear?
Absolutely
Sound-wise, super duper. I recognised when I was watching back yesterday, it was a bit sniffy. I've also tried to upgrade the resolution service that we have with StreamYard. So hopefully it's a little bit sharper. It may or may not be, depends on the 4G connection, I should expect. The phone should give a high resolution picture, but as long as you feel a sense that you're joining us. So any comments, Mark, while I just come to this?
Oh, actually, I went what was that sign you've just gone past, Danny?
Yeah,
I'm the Derby.
So I'm going to walk backwards like a weirdo, looking like really strange. I did actually mean to beeline for here. So look, Borough of Epsom and Ewell, home of the Derby, the Epsom Derby. I've been to go and see the Derby once, about 2008. And then so, this is where it becomes a bit funny, right?
Good.
Borough of Epsom and Ewell.
Does nobody else find it really irritating, that D in Derby? That's
It's
obviously
the wrong
been
letter.
replaced. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, fallen off and they've put a new one on. So there's a bunch of those on every time there's a boundary in a road. And there's the Royal Borough of London. Well, I would cross the road. This is so busy. Lockdown. I mean, here I am walking out and about and walking, but there's a lot of drivers. I wonder if people think that I'm doing like a speed camera check with my hand.
Can you get one of your yellow, one of the yellow Parker and High Vises and stand there like that?
No, Mark, no.
Okay.
So, welcome to the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames. Is Bev with us, by the way?
I am.
Yep, she's there. She was a bit quiet, but
she's listening in. Okay,
she is. I'm just looking at some of the comments that are coming in as well while you try and negate the road.
Okay, well, I'm not going to cross the road, so I have a choice of going down there and following the Hogsmill. There's a little green patch, and it goes into Horton Country Park. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go left down here along the Hogsmill. Also, if you notice, there's power cables. But I actually, while I'm here, before I turn left, it's very exciting what I'm about to show you. But what's this Carriage Packman? This could be like Challenge Annika. Well, there is so much potential. The only limit to this is data usage. So I think when contracts come around and change, or people upgrade in, say, about 18 months' time, there's going to be a massive difference with people's ability to have unlimited data. Right now, there's lots of people with caps on. I think right now, unfortunately, we're about 18 months behind the curve in terms of technology's ability to do these sort of things. We can have more people all over the place, but I realised it would chunk their data out. I was talking to Nicola last night whilst doing the pod, or just before the pod, and she'd love to do something like this, but she only has, 5 gig of data, and that would go. She'd lose that in a second. So, right.
It just takes somebody to say to her, "How was your walk today, Nicola?" And that was it. Gone.
That's it. Gone. Trying to think of
Stinky.
unlimited. Oh yeah, trying to think of unlimited song jingle opportunities now. So that's a
Stinky.
Right. And so what's that road sign say? Okay, that's so if you can't see it, it says Ashby Avenue, Chessington. Right? You trust me on that. And then if I then come over to here, Woodland Walk, Borough of Epsom and Ewell. So it's really weird how we have this sort of division. But this is a little smidge of Chessington. I'm officially in Epsom right now. It's all very arbitrary. And so when we're having the additional tiers, tier 2 and 3 and 4, one side was a lower tier than the other on this particular road and other places. So it's nice that we've got something a bit more universal. It makes more sense. It's less ambiguous. And I did just actually used to live not very far from here. There's a turn in left to Derrick Avenue, and then you'd wind your way around, and where the permanently imaginary one and I lived for a few years. So, right. Let's. I've shown you a stink pipe. I need to find a post box, I think, at some point. I have gone past a few. I know where they are in my head around here now. Anyway, so comments. What are people saying? Sarah Jane Phipps, sign prawn. She says prawn. We pronounce that prawn.
I'm just loving that people are appreciating the service that you're giving here.
I need to walk a little slower. When I watched back yesterday, I need to walk a little slower, and then I need to focus on points of interest a little bit more. Hogsmill Local Nature Reserve. So what are people saying? James White, does watching this class as geography homeschooling for kids? Ask you for a friend. Yes, edutainment, James. So I will try and educate you in places. Mark's got some information up on Wiki back there on the Hogsmill. Bev also has interesting things to say about certain locations, mostly anecdotal, naughty history. But Bev, anything about the Hogsmill in your experience of things you've been up to?
Oh, lots of things. But I mean, it is beautiful. But there is that very famous painting by John Everett Millas of the Ophelia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not on this sign.
Is it not on the sign?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, there you go. See, look. I mean, we've all seen that picture somewhere in, digs somewhere. I mean, that was actually painted on the Hogsmill.
Yep. So, James, education for you, entertainment. Hogsmill Local Nature Reserve.
Was about 160, 180 years ago, something like that.
I'm just squizzing through the text. Hogsmill Local Nature Reserve is a green corridor that opens away through Ewell Court and West Ewell. If anything, you've got access to the internet at home, Bev, so you'll be able to find out exactly. And just speed. Yeah, exactly. You remember that? You know that internet access you've got on your computer. You can find out exactly all about it. But yeah, there's the Ophelia picture. There we go. Oh, you brought it up. That's exactly it. There you go. Who's sharing the screen? Is that you, Mark?
Of course it's me. You don't think it's Bev, do you?
No, of course not.
You didn't give me the power.
Anyway, right. Okay.
You know, I just sort of draw along as you're walking. I'll be drawing.
We know what it looks like. We want the information on it. Right.
I just told you the information. I told you the artist.
No, the exact information. You said, I think.
Would you like some information?
Yeah, whilst I go for a little walk. Whee! And I nearly slipped over.
Oh, he was 22 years old when he painted it.
Wow. So who's the artist again? Sorry?
It's John Everett Milias.
John Everett Milias. Okay. This graffiti, I mean, they must have waited for the river to go down, right? I mean, that's quite... Unless they did it on a boat. Sat on a little boat and did it.
Made it look like the duck was swimming.
Crackers, yeah. But yeah, look, it's been raining heavily along here, no snow, and it's a little bit brown, but the water's flowing.
Yeah, that's a lot of runoff from fields, isn't it? Because it's normally clear.
Yep, yeah, oh yes. Lots of little, it is a lot lower, a lot clearer. Usually ducks, lots of wildfowl would be along here, but not today. So that's all the runoff from various places. So here we go. Let's go for a little walk. Have we got viewers still, Mark? I just want to make sure
people are still here.
How many? Less than yesterday or more than yesterday?
We're in the 50s at the minute.
Yeah, not as much. Didn't think so. Okay.
Novelty's worn off. Not quantity.
Novelty's worn off.
There we go.
Malin. The threesome of epic with me. Oh, no, of course. Yes, there's the three-way going on in the live feed right now. How are people doing anyway? I mean, discussions about certain things. 6 weeks minimum, March potentially, severest level of lockdown. It's like repeating the first lockdown. I think more people are anxious. There's a lot more stress and strain because it's hard to hang on in. Obviously, I just need to do more shots while I'm thinking of make it like a rule of thirds, make it a nice picture. Look at this. It's amazing how 1 minute I'm on a busy road and within seconds, here we go. You can hear me. It was the same
yesterday, wasn't it? With the golf course, you went down Danny's Passage, and then suddenly we're back in. You know.
Yep.
This is
down a little passage.
Yeah. So Elizabeth Shaban is enjoying the literature and history.
Say it again, Mark. Do that with
Elizabeth Shaban.
Exactly. It is.
I know.
English literature and history too.
Yeah, but
yep. So I'm just having to look where I'm putting my feet.
That's fine. I've gone through.
Oh. Hang on. Let's see if this shows. I've got my happy socks on. I put my happy socks on specifically after yesterday. I've got my happy socks. So yeah, I'm officially Epsom and those houses over there. Chessington. Isn't it all very abstract? Right.
Indeed.
Okay. I wonder if this person behind me in front of me can hear me behind him, nattering away, talking to himself like some loony. Right, okay.
I wonder if we'll get to about day 5 or day 6 when, as you're recording, this police car pulls up and says, "What if we have a word, sir?"
Well, yeah. Well, that was my thought this morning. I wanted to consider going to certain places locally, and I read through all the rules, and you're allowed to go out for one piece of exercise with your support bubble, and obviously I'm on my own. And it's a local area, slightly ambiguous. Obviously, I'm not going to travel to Wales, but being in London, there are lots of little local areas. There's lots of points of interest. And I certainly don't want to push boundaries by any means. I don't want to get in trouble with authority. I don't want to upset anybody. So I've been poring over, thinking extra about where can I go, what can I do. So I don't want to run out of things for people to not see. And of course, you can always expand around the country. But like I said earlier, it all depends on the people's ability with the technology and the data access. What's this? Valperigo. Wow, my dad's name was John Edward Milias. That's so close. Oh, okay.
It's really interesting to see. I mean, for all of us, when we go out, we get our exercise. If we're going with somebody, it's a chance to have a natter. So it's really nice to see people's comments. Keep them coming in.
Yeah.
So we can let's have a discussion with you, like Ian's that have just popped up.
Really struggling to motivate runs at all, despite marathon training. That's hit the skids too. Yeah, because of course the fact that races are unlikely to happen in the springtime, and obviously marathon training, I mean, from my time especially, would be a long slog, 3 months worth of doing it. Oh, it's very noisy over here. Let's go have a look. 3 months worth, and then, yeah, you can't train for a marathon when there's no guarantee that you're even going to do that.
No. Wow, it's flowing, isn't it?
It is, yeah, absolutely. This has all been chopped down, and they've obviously been doing a bit of coppicing.
Yeah.
with the trees.
Thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I lived not for a few years just over to the right, Ollie and Badger. The up in a tree is just over there by about 300 metres. As the crow flies, my favourite saying from yesterday.
The tree.
The tree of
I
up
think
in
that
a
was
tree.
the first time I really started to engage with the Park Run show. I just really loved that song.
My goodness, you have poor taste.
I'm not denying it. I've got the earworm now.
I'm trying not to sniff. I sniffed a lot. When I watched back yesterday, I was doing a lot of sniffing. Oh, here we go. Thames Down Link things. I remember yesterday with that Chesterton Countryside Walk. Thames Down Link. This connects all the way to the Downs, into Dorking, North Downs and everything. What's his Dave Sabby Williams. Thanks to you all for doing this. Even though it's not really any different to a few days ago, it feels much lonelier. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of thinking and poring over. You can end up spinning over too much and just doing the little things like this, getting out and about. Hopefully it inspires people to just go out and about. I recognise the weather's not as good as spring and summer, but at the moment I've been very fortunate because the sun is out where I am right now.
It's glowing.
It is nice and glowy.
So when you check your trainers before, what were you showing off before?
My happy socks.
Oh, right. Now you've gone very quiet, Danny, so I'm hoping that you can still hear us. We can still hear you. Are you there, Bev?
I'm still here.
Have you? What's
So
going on?
this playground that is just coming up to now, this was just recently built. All the local residents said, put in a playground, which is nice for the kids because it's quite close to the housing estate, but it's also sort of infringed really on a nice bit of green space.
It's
So
still very nice.
I got mixed feelings about sticking that there.
Yeah, I mean, how old is it?
Oh, look, Danny's gone past the zip wire without actually going down the zip wire.
What do you
He's
think?
Probably talking about it.
He is. What do you reckon? What do you reckon the chances of an actual live zip wire?
No, he won't. No. Not after he broke the last one. Although he keeps saying he didn't break it, but he did. Look, he's just realised now that we can't hear him.
Yeah.
He's just tried testing his mute and unmute. Danny's muted. How wonderful.
He's not muted. Don't let him say that. He can't. He'll think I've done it. It's just the signal. Something's gone. Maybe he's unplugged it. Oh, we lost him.
Oh, we've lost him completely.
I'm going to be shown. You're going to be shown. Is your hair okay?
My hair is not okay. But show me. Oh, look. I'm even too zooming into the. Oh, look at the state of this. Are we still on with everyone else? Are we?
Let's keep the comments coming, everybody. It's obviously gone into a bit of a dodgy signal. As soon as Danny's back, he's coming back in any minute.
So he's actually left Chesington now, and he's moving further into Ewell. Landscape, Danny. Landscape.
No, not landscape. Front camera, back camera difference.
There we
I'm
go.
already in landscape. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
perfect.
we can.
I may have dipped. Sorry, I may have dipped into a little bit of an audio pocket or internet pocket, so that's may have caused that. So you don't like the playground, Bev? No, well, yes, it's nice to leave a green space, but there is a sort of, I guess, estate over there which is providing facilities is better than nothing. Anyway, oh yeah, sorry, right, where are we? Mark and Bev take over. Go crazy kids. Now I'm back now. I'm back, thank you.
I want you to know we behaved, and these comments are purely arbitrary. Stuart Brown would go, zip wire, zip wire, zip wire.
I heard all the zip wire comments, and no, I did not break the original one. I didn't break that one.
You did.
Did not. I didn't break it.
I think if we had a little poll on that, I'd win.
Okay, fair enough. Right, what's this Taylor Craft? I think it needs to be Danny walking on mute with Brockers and Bev doing commentary. Brilliant. Right, kick Taylor Craft out. Banner from the Facebook page.
Okay,
immediately.
No.
I think you really need to be careful what you wish for. We could just go on about absolutely anything.
The very different thing with Manhattan Walks is there's loads of points of interest, tons. And this is like, here we are watching Danny walk down a green space riverside way. Will it get a bit more exciting? Yes, well, I hope so. I hope this is a bit more ambient and relaxing. The river running, just the water trickling by. Hopefully that sounds nice. It's a shame it's just very poo coloured. It's very bit of runoff and brown and silty. It's not usually that colour. Really isn't. Okay.
Is this a route you've run before, Danny?
Well, yeah, certainly have been on runs with the 26.2 along this way, going through and around, and I used to walk along here quite a bit. Again, when I live not just back there to the right, I would walk to Surbiton Juniors early of the morning, and I'd walk along this path and pop out a bit further down, and then walk up to. It's not hugely far from Tolworth. If anything, Tolworth is just over to my left. This is Tolworth Court Farm. This could potentially be. Oh, we've got a giant great dog coming my way, but this could also, in theory, host a park run on this green location. It's wide, it's green. I'm just going to show you it. Sometimes they have horses on it. Not really legally meant to do that with the horses, but I'll show you. But this is another green space. People doing a dog walking. Yeah, and Tolworth Tower, you can't see, it's just behind a lot of trees and bushes. But this is another great big wide green space. See that? Let's hold that shot, that's quite nice. This is my daily run, Tim Hughes says. Yeah, I'm doing it virtually, vicariously, people doing exercising down green space.
And you're being joined virtually as well. Look,
I'm just dog walking Arley and Badgers Village. I'm on the lookout for squirrels. Yeah. So what we have is what people could do is be on a treadmill perhaps, and then join us for our little walks, pretending, put it on the TV and pretend to be going for a little walk along the greenery. So yeah, Arley and Badgers Village, Harwell. Yeah, where Libby lives. Old little Arley and Badge. Still doing well. They are. Okay, let's keep that. No, actually, I don't want to go along there any further. I want to go. I'm just trying to think in my head. Where do I go, Bev? Up there and across to the track, or to the left and loop round?
Yeah, go up towards the track.
To the right first, or to the left first?
To the right first.
Okay. We're going into the streets now. We're going into the streets. We're going back into civilization. So yeah, there's this little strip. Now this would be Chalky Lane, but then it got made pedestrianised. Have we still got people with us?
We've still got, the numbers are going up.
Cool. Monty Slade, I'm in Zwift. So yeah, I'm hoping people are doing cycling, walking, running with us virtually, or watching back. And I might go to Non-Such. That's not particularly far. That's on the cards. It's a skate park just over there. I won't focus on it too much because, of course, the kids are. I'm very aware about the whole sort of filming kids, even though it's public. I recognise that. What's this? Surrey NHS Primary Care Trust. Just here, Cox Lane. Yes, I know what's coming up. I know what's coming up very shortly to the left. Something which most people don't really care about, but some of us do. It's very exciting. What do you think it might be?
Could it be red?
I've already done a stink pipe. It's the other one.
Oh.
It's going to be red then.
Yeah, it's going to be red.
Ooh.
Good afternoon, Sir Danny, Sir Mark and Dame Bev. Hello, Mark. Matthew Story. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying this. Thank you for joining us, Matthew. The most effervescent man in the world. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay.
Look who's in the house as well.
Bearded attention seeker. There's his attention. I used to live in Ewell 25 years ago. It was before my running days. I don't recognise any of the parks. Which part of Ewell? Is it more central? Because we're a bit away from the old schooly bit where the real history is. We're Bourne Hall, isn't it? That's where it is. These are a bit more.
Bourne Hall is the source of the Hogsmill.
It's not the source. No, the hang on. Oh goodness, we're going to get into an upriver, downriver argument again.
Well, it is the source because that's where you've got the spring.
Can you just hang on a minute? I need to get my popcorn ready to get settled for this argument.
Yeah,
right,
so you've got the spring pub next to that big pond.
The water flows. We just saw it. It's going away from Kingston. Oh, is it going up to Kingston? Hang on, which way is it going? Can't remember.
Right, I'm going to Google it.
Postbox. This is a George VI. So not super old compared to the George V or the Edward VII or the Victorian ones. This isn't as exciting, isn't as picturesque as the whatchamacallit side, Riverside, the pathway, Hogsmill. But we'll be going back onto it shortly.
Oh, can we go back to the Bourne Hall? I've just Googled.
What do you mean, go back to Bourne Hall?
So can we just go back to the topic of Bourne Hall and me being
far
right?
away. Yeah, because there's nothing much for me to say or look at.
Okay, so I've just looked at Google.
Yeah.
Google is your friend, especially in these occasions when you're proving Danny wrong and
Other
I'm right.
search engines are available.
Yes, so it says the river has its source in your village where it is fed by several springs that fill the ornamental pond at Bourne Hall and the adjacent Hogsmill Pond.
Yeah.
So the pub, the spring, is the spring pub is obviously next to the pond. It's very pretty. It's a shame you can't get up there because that pond is beautiful.
Well, how long can I go for? I've got 26 minutes. I think this.
Oh,
phone
actually,
will
you
last.
probably could get up there, couldn't you? If you went through.
Yeah,
if you went past, okay, you can get up there and see the source then.
Well, I can. This phone should last for about the battery should last for about an hour because it's on Bluetooth connected to the gimbal, so I can get there. It'll be a nice way to finish off. You may need to come and get me, Beth. But yeah, but yes, I can get there, I think. So, of course, this is Epsom and Ewell Secondary High School just coming up. There's a co-op shop to the right I used to pop into quite a bit to get my groceries and things, small groceries, convenience store. Actually, yeah, bank left, turn right. Not far from the school where I worked at for a few years. Daintree, I was there for a while. Where, actually, any athletics people know about it. Any athletics fans that are watching? Jessie Knight, who is the 400 metre and former 100 metre hurdler, was one of the athletes. I think she was the athlete of the year with Athletics Weekly. She's a teacher there, and I worked with her for a couple of years, so that's quite nice to see her excel and, well, potentially go to the Olympics. And that's now under question again, isn't it? The Olympic side of things. They're saying vaccinate all the athletes first. Oh, what's this? Elizabeth Shazam. Lovely to see different areas. Thank you. Any other comments?
Yeah, they're drying up. So,
they're drying up.
This has just jumped in one, but this is Stephen's second one. You think we should direct him because it's getting more and more like treasure hunt. Every moment. I think that exact thought. Yeah. But I think people would like to see where this place is. I have no idea what it looks like.
It's a difficulty between thinking, right, if I go to somewhere and drive somewhere, am I pushing a boundary of a lockdown rule? But I mean, it is so busy still, everywhere. Is everybody just generally driving? Not everybody can be grocery shopping and everything. I mean, it just seems a little busier than first lockdown, even though we are under the same particular rules and law, I guess. Okay, so this isn't super exciting for people because it's just generic urban area, but we will be back into lovely green spaces shortly. I mean, I could have looped round. Oh, there's a church up ahead. That's always sort of nice to see, even though I'm a theist. No, and atheist. What do you call it? Well, I'm not of any religious denomination. I don't. You're not even atheist. I don't consider anything like that. I'm not even interested in spirituality in that sense. But I still recognise the history on churches. Colin Jordan, only if we can get him into one of Annika's suits. I have the butt now, in all fairness, to rival Annika's.
Shall I crochet you one?
A padded butt? Oh, you mean Annika's suit?
You won't need a padded butt, but I can crochet you an Annika outfit.
Epsom sign, turn right. Yep, I know. I'm walking quite quickly. Now I am in a kind of rush to thinking, right, I've now got to get there. Let's see if I can get there. It is quite a task, Bev. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
You have to get a move on then. Have a little jog.
It really is like treasure hunt.
Postbox.
Oh.
Is this really interesting viewing?
No, it's great because people are having their own sort of conversation. So in reply to Colin, Taylor Craft is burning her bridges here.
Colin Jordan,
no.
please no.
You know,
Not as exciting as yesterday, is it? I'm afraid.
but we've got potential. Look what Alan Ruse is thinking about now.
Treasure Hunt was a fab show. Now that was a great thing. She arranged it for concert band once. Must be seeing a potential there. You recognise that saying something like "do a treasure hunt" is very different to actually going right. Here, it's the ins and outs and the detail behind it. There's a big difference between the two. Going do a treasure hunt. Well, how am I meant to go and find things if you can't get out and about?
Could do it in the back garden, in the garden of With Me Now Towers. Sure, Bev could hide some things.
No, that doesn't work either. That's not going to work either, Mark. Don't give silly ideas. There's the Hogsmill again.
It was a joke.
I know it was a joke, and I'm joking, douche. Honestly. But here we go, London Loop. Oh, there's even more stuff. London Loop. Oh, I nearly fell over.
Oh. Woohoo!
There we go, London Loop. The London Loop obviously goes around London, but there's different subsections to it. And that's one I'd like to do at some point in terms of a walk, the London Loop. Oh, I'm getting sloppy feet again. Right, here we go. So the Hogsmill Local Nature Reserve sign again. Here we are, back into the lovely greeneries. Yeah.
Take that away so we can see. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So not to make it completely all about me, but this is where I used to try to learn how to run. In the days before I could run, well, it's debatable whether I can still run now, but I used to come out and because I thought it was quite quiet in here, and it used to be quite quiet, and I used to just puff along.
You might be able to help with this one then, Bev, from Tony Mallin.
Okay. We do have nice little patches. There actually is taking the answer over what I'm about to say, or was. Did you ever do it, the Dave Denton tour of Epsom, Bev?
I never did the Dave Dentons. I did one of the non-search, but
okay. So Dave, not the 10Ks that he's done. So Dave Denton, who now lives up in Derbyshire, but he has a lot of running history down here. He did. He had what was it? A race in where was the first one? Horton Country Park. About 5Ks each one, roughly. 5K Horton Country on the Monday. Tuesday was slipping all over the place. Nonsuch Park. Wednesday was in here, along this Hogsmill, around the green space, which you can loop around enough to make that. Thursday was back in Nonsuch for a time trial, and Friday was the handicap. And I was running very well when I won it many years ago. Very exciting, very enjoyable. And I was just piling in. The distance. Actually, do you know what? Nicola said that I was too skinny in the photograph of me in my tri-suit. I went, oi, don't body shame me. I wasn't too skinny. I was powerful. I was slim and athletic.
And he's gone quiet again.
This is actually the part of the course for the Hogsmill Ladies 5.
Yes.
So 5-mile run just for the ladies, which I don't care. I don't care. It's fabulous. We love it.
It's a good race. It is a very good race, actually. I supported it for a few years.
It's nice because all the guys do come out and support and cheer you on as you're going round. It's great. I love it.
Well, when Libby was running well, I think she finished third or second one year. And so, I was there.
And it was the first time I met Mummy Ronaldson.
Ah, okay. There you go. See, small world in. Right, okay. Do you reckon I'm going to make it to Bournehall? How far are we in my head are we? I could make it. Are people actually bothered to stay with us?
They are, yeah. We're in the 60s, so
yeah. Just have some in the background.
It. Yeah, your mum's enjoying it.
Tabs. My mum's enjoying it. What's she saying? This is brilliant. Such fun. I love this. It's such a positive force. This is brilliant fun. Try again, Danny. This is brilliant. Such fun to see all the local areas, and of course to hear all three of you. The traffic in Hatfield is so quiet, which is good. Good. I'm glad that Hatfield's quiet. The population, what is it, 35,000 as a town. Yeah, it's by rights, it's a lot more populated down this way. So there's going to be a bit more in terms of traffic side of things. I'm trying not to go over and slip in places. It's very treacherous. Yeah,
it looks it. Yeah,
speed work. So you just speed work along here. I mean, it can be very, very quiet down these pathways and ting. Oh, I've got a snotty nose. Why have I got a sniffy snotty nose? It's not even that cold.
Linda Bussey, if you want to repost your comment and put some asterisks in a certain place, I'll bring the comment up, but I can't bring the comment up at the minute because that's a naughty word.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah,
That's
don't bring anything up.
information.
Garryd Park. So it's a Garryd Park run. Is that a capital P? Oh, actually, I'm about to say it's a capital P, but Facebook won't allow you to have a lowercase if it's a surname.
Yeah.
Watching from Ireland, don't recognise anything but lockdown too. So thanks for this, Danny. You're welcome. I just hoping this is helping people. Look at this.
Oh, this is. Hold on. We need to get rid of this. This could be fun. Let's take that down.
Well, no, I was hoping that she might fall over, but now it's my turn.
Careful what you wish for.
Well, yeah, exactly. Karma will come back to get me, won't it? If I do go over. No, I'm okay. I'm quite steady, thank you. Yes, hooray for me. But yeah, actually, I might follow these two. See if one of these two go over now.
Oh, that's so mean.
It is so mean, but it's funny. So I have to go past them at some form. I forgot a bit quiet. I wonder if they'll know what I'm doing if I'm talking. Look at me like a right little weirdo.
Shout boo. Just to get really close, shout boo.
No, because they might punch me. With my gimbal in my hand, I'm walking. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm walking in the middle of the woods on my own, with my gimbal in my hand, talking out like a right weirdo. Here we go. I'm tottering. I'm literally tottering, not so I don't go over. I feel like I'm toddling along with tiny legs.
I'm going to try and test your brain now. See if you can work out which word Linda has changed in this comment.
Right. If this was treasure hunt. Oh, did she do a spelling error?
No.
We'd all be staring at me.
Used a different word.
For my backside?
Possibly, yes.
I would all be staring at Danny's rear in a yellow jumpsuit. I was wondering if the part of treasure hunt, the latter part, may have been auto-corrected. The amount of times that Linda used these naughty words. I would have thought it would have automatically come up in that sense. Right.
Oh, look, this is a treasure. Look, coming up there. That's a nice big puddle.
Stop laughing. Yeah, but I've got an escape route, haven't I?
You haven't. You've got to get to Bourne Hall.
Oh, how do I?
Just go straight through it, straight through the middle.
No way! No way am I doing that. I'm going. Oh, nearly sucked my shoe off. Jesus. Oh, I nearly got sucked off in the woods. Oh, good. I'm really. Oh, this is madness. What am I doing? Oh, goodness me! It's like a Grand National. Like this is
entertainment.
Beaches Brook. I don't know where to go. There's no safe zone. Right. Okay.
Just remember, Bev, you might have to pick Danny up. So it's your car.
Yeah.
He's forgotten that the truck's broken.
Ah, I just remembered that. I've got a long walk back. Fine. It's fine. Need to come back and edit some podcasts. Having to cut out all the sniffs and blips. Takes hours, to edit, to make it sound professional. All the blips and errors that go on, honestly. I don't know. Right, I'm going to now go into Ewell Court. So people, again, who are all over the country, what's Ewell Court? It's a lovely little green space, like a little mini park. There's a pond in there, specifically designed to be a shelter for wildfowl. You've got all your swans and your geese and your ducks. It's lovely. Actually, I used to come in here quite a bit a few years ago and go round. It is lovely.
Very fat squirrels.
Yes. So do I pop it? Yeah, I'll pop into it and I'll show you what is actually a historical bridge. It's very nice. Dawn Morton, you want to be careful walking in public with your gimbal in hand. Absolutely, Dawn. I could be arrested for multiple things.
There's a lot of discussion from people sat in front of phones, computers, tablets.
Yeah.
About your walk.
Yeah.
It's very easy to be it's almost semi-keyboard warrior here. Look, like that Linda's telling you to get in the water, that hashtag Danny's not a real runner.
All right, Passag Linda Bussey.
Look at this.
Yeah. He's no cross country. Well, actually, do you know what? No, I'll agree. I'm not a cross country runner. I hate cross country. Hate's a horrible word. I grossly dislike cross country. It's not fun. I've never enjoyed it. I've never run very well at it. I'm much more of a better road runner. I much had my better performances on the road, and I think my general physique, my general gait is not conducive for good cross country running. So therefore, yeah, if you don't like something, I'll happily admit it. You don't have to be good at everything, even though I am good at most things. Like egotism. So
Good at things and ridiculously attractive. Jackie Morris is like, I know it's mean to laugh, but she's finding it rather funny. So,
what? Because I'm nearly falling over in the mud.
yeah. Although she's not quite as bad as Helen.
Oh, jeez, I nearly stumbled.
That would have been
anyone else? Not in the mud. Anyone else here waiting for a classic for a good? Well, you guys are only watching not because it's an interesting virtual walk, because you want me to go over and cover myself in mud. You're mean. You're actually mean.
I know. Whoops.
I'm sliding. So this is an old school.
Because the gimbal is keeping the picture steady, and you just know that you're slipping by the whoop, whoop.
It's an old school. This is a very old school bridge. I think it's a trail horse, pack horse bridge at this point. So yeah, look, this is a very, very old little bridge. Your court's just up there. Can I loop round to show you? Yeah, I can do actually. Because I need to go. Otherwise, we're running out of time to get to Bourne Hall, which of course we can always do another day, potentially. Oh Jesus, I really am. There's no grip on what I'm going across. Actually, it's really busy in here because of course there's nowhere to go. It's midday. People need to go out for exercise while it's light, while it's not freezing cold or wet, and you're reduced to green spaces. So of course it concentrates people. But as we know, transmission rates are very, very reduced outside with 2 meters apart from people. So I'm being hyper vigilant about where I go. I will happily go onto the grass.
As I say, this is where I used to run because it was quiet. There was no one around to see me make a fool of myself. But look, it's just so busy.
Yeah, absolutely.
On to the right.
Yep. Actually, here's some water as well. It's always a nice sound of running water. Way, running water and Danny sliding into the river. See, look. Oh, actually, I just slid. Still waiting for the Innovate sponsorship mud clause, probably. So that's lovely. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the resolution like on your computers, people? Not you, Bev and Mark, but on others. Is it any better than yesterday? Is it improved, or is it still a little bit blocky? I recognise this might be motion blur as I walk along and move around. This is a very nice place. Look at this. It's actually photogenic, very photogenic place, Your Court. I'm watching because my only human interaction is with Kirk Shepherd for the foreseeable future. With Kirk Shepherd for the foreseeable future. I need people. Dawn, my condolences. My heart goes out to you right now, being trapped with Kirk. So thank you. We'll be here, Dawn, as a support network. We're here for you, virtual friends, virtually here in this aspect. We share your pain.
Again, you really, really need to feel the impact that this is happening. Looking at the comments coming in, because
there's a dragonfly there. Look, not a real one, but sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Emma Shaw said she might hear the sound of a splash in a minute, and then that's just get Sarah Jane Phipps. Well, I'll let you read this one.
Now I need a wee. Well, yeah, hear the sound of a splash. Are you sat on the toilet while watching this? Are you? This is the Dragonfly, erected in memory of Frida Bowles, who loved this park, 1944 to 2012. So that's lovely, isn't it? Oh, this is a lovely little place. It's small, but it is packed full of beauty, really. And then I think it's the library up there, isn't it? Is that right? Your Court, there's a library up here. Here we go. Birdies.
Oh, we'll bring your mum's comment back in a moment. Let's have a look at the birdies.
Oh, what did my mum say? We can just say it quickly, because I'll be here for a second. If you bottled Bev's laugh, you'd make a fortune. You are perfect, not blocky at all. I love the way it's a stream of consciousness. It's like there's 3 sentences rolled into one. If you bottled Bev's laugh, you'd make a fortune. Full stop. You are perfect. Full stop. I know what she means. Not blocky at all. And then she smashes the emojis. Having far too much fun with the emojis. Hello, noisy geeses. Hello. How are you doing? You've just been fed the seeds? Yes, as they say. And the pigeons. Hello, everyone. Swanage. Yeah, some of the birds and wildfowl that can be seen around the lake. Kingfisher, grey wagtail, tufted duck, ring-necked parakeet, because of course they are invasive, but they are lovely. Nuthatch, Canada geese, mute swan, long-tailed tit, great tit. Oh, I love some tit. I love the tits especially. Coot, robin, dunnock, grey heron, mandarin duck. Goldcrest jay, cormorant. Yes, absolute load of them. Sorry, that wasn't a very well composed shot. And there's the little islands. You can see this is a little fence all the way around the pond, and there's the islands. There's all the herring gulls. Here we go. Look, lots of. Oh, that was close. That pigeon just did a flyby. Here they come. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Zoom. Here we go. Look at that. That's quite a cool angle. It's like a John Woo movie. The Island Project. The island on the lake has existed since the 19th century. After 200 years, it had become seriously eroded and had reduced in size by at least 50%. Restoration of the island was completed by the Ewell Courthouse organisation in 2011 with the aid of donations from local residents whose names are inscribed in a scroll buried on the island and by a grant from the Big Lottery Fund. This board shows some of the birds whose habitat has been improved by this project. Isn't that lovely? That's extremely lovely. Look at this. Wow, a lovely... I mean, yeah, I don't think I really truly appreciated it. And once you show things off to people the first time, I think you take in their beauty rather than take it for granted. Lovely. Right. Okay, Bourne Hall. Do you reckon I can do it, Bev?
You'd have to get a move on.
I reckon, what is it, 12 minutes? That's a kilometre. Yes, it is possible. Okay, if I do speedy walking. I mean, I can get the data's fine. It's the battery. I mean, I've got an actual charger. I've got a cable. I may have to then switch the mic. So the mic ability may turn. Because you can't, this is the thing, unfortunately, with the iPhone, is that you have to have, well, if you had Bluetooth, that would run the battery, I guess, more. Bluetooth headphones, that's a way around it. Oh, I don't know what I might do there. Think, Danny, think. And then the power charging can only go through the same as the headphones I have into. They've really made a mistake getting rid of the headphone jack. Mind you, I don't think you would be able to pick up the mic either. I don't know. All these technical issues, eh? Right. What's this? Jane Cuskin, gorgeous. Me or the birds? Jane. Danny
Possibly the park.
So I can't go left because that's... there's no way I'm going left because I would go over. Okay.
Why didn't you go up past the why didn't you go down that little alleyway past the track?
That's where I'm going now. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
That's where I'm aiming.
Ah, okay, cool.
If I turn left, you're on the other side of the river. You're on the extremely muddy, sloppy side. There's no way I'd get any traction down there.
So why don't you go left by the extremely...
Yeah, how about you go be quiet? Thank you very much.
I was frantically looking to see if there was a beep function on this, but there isn't.
There isn't, so I've got to be careful. I've got to self-censor quite hard today. Claire Mullion, and then I'm happy for the rest of the day. Oh, park life, I'm assuming. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Afternoon. Right, here we go. Oh, it's very lovely down along here, isn't it?
I think we need to get some thumbs up from people to comment that you're going to get there in time.
Sorry, green spaces locally to everyone. I know I expect most people watching have discovered them, but there's so many. There's so many everywhere. So fortunate and lucky. Yeah, can't go left there. I'll just cross over here. Afternoon. Not much in the way of SHITS today. Afternoon, it's okay. Yeah,
no, I was thinking about that this morning, actually.
Yeah, well,
about that.
I think people are fatigued. Everybody had, right, we can get through this in 3 months, 4 months, clap the NHS, and away we go. And then reality sunk in, I'm afraid. And then people are just going, this is quite hard. It's taking its toll on everyone. Jane Cusker, everything is gorgeous, though we can't see your ridiculously attractive face. I am looking rough today, Jane, in all fairness.
Yeah, so, he is.
Yeah, I'm not looking at my best. So therefore, I'm afraid you have to just imagine it's looking beautiful. But the reality at the moment is it's not. Oh, my nose is a bit drippy because of all the cold. Oh, what's going on?
That's why it's good to wear the masks these days.
This is very true, actually. I'm going to put my dolly buff over my... Oh, hang on. Right.
Oh, this looks challenging.
I'm challenging, yeah.
Let them go first.
Tim, Mr. Woods, hello. Keep your distance. I'm very good, thank you very much.
What are you doing? Sorry.
That's all right, no worries. Yeah, I've changed. I've got fat, Tim, is what you want to say. I've got fat. That's what's happened. No, I'm self-deprecating. I'm joking. Sorry, but I recognised you. There you go. But you've got your facial fuzz going on. How are you?
Corona, excuse me.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Anyway, likewise. I'll see you around, Tim. Take care.
So we've got debates now about the forward thinkingness of Apple and headphones and so on, but I think I can guess the answer to the next point. Oops,
Yeah.
no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, I clicked it. It moved.
What moved?
As it does. The
comments. Well, while you're finding it, I'll just say that was a guy called Tim Wood. He used to spend 6 months in Australia and then 6 months in the UK. Things have changed. He's a straggler. So I've known him from Stragglers Running Club that I was a member for from 2005 to 2012. And it's funny because, I didn't recognise you. And I'm not saying that he was saying because you've changed or whatever. But I had that with Will Cockrell the other day, someone I used to run against at Bushy Park and other places. And it's like, I didn't recognise you, Danny. I'm thinking, have I really put on that much weight? I'm not that recognisable.
The worst thing is, though, when you go home, I don't know if your mum says this and she can comment on this, is when you've not seen them for a while and you go, how are you? And they go, well, you're looking well. Yeah, thanks for that. I know what you mean.
Yeah, chunk. And then we're just having a discussion. When you are slim and fit, what's the first thing people say? Are you eating enough? You can't win. You can't win, I'm afraid, isn't it? So honestly, what is perfection? There is no perfection. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's all subjective. I'm really trying not to fall over. Hi. And then...
you got a back. They said hello
did.
Back.
I got a hello back. That's one. Look at this. There we go. Lovely. Let's give you nice picturesque shots of it as we walk along. Danny, could you do a Sing Park Life? Could you do a sing or could you sing? Was that a rogue A in there, Tony? Getting so excited about typing, she's put random connectives in there. Could you sing Park Life? Why would I want to sing Park Life? Why? That trope of Park Life and Park Run has been, right, okay.
What have we got? Ooh. When you can see the reflection.
Right, okay.
You're such a wuss. Just go for it.
Such a wuss. Right. Here we go. Helen Reese, hang on. Let me warm up my backing vocals. I can't even remember the lyrics. It's like, I'll take a walk straight through what is known as Park Life. I don't even like... Okay, I don't like it as a song. Am I allowed to say that? Yes, I'm allowed to say that.
Sure,
personally, I don't like it as a song. I will sing it, I know it, and I'm sure I will sort of bop along in the car if it comes on, but I can't say it's my favourite song. Sorry if that upsets or offends any Blur fans out there, but there you go. I'm so close to Bornholm, I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. Oh, hang on in there, phone. Actually, do you know what? The phone's battery's pretty good.
Are you going to go through the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, is that something that you and I need to be ready for, Bev?
Tunnel of love.
Probably.
I've been going down passages, up passages, and through tunnels of love. There's a theme. Actually, this is wiser for me to go across on the grass. There's a person coming out. I give them opportunity to give them space. Oh, goodness. This is where I look like I'm ice skating along on the grass. Oh, if you could see me right now, you'd understand how ridiculous I look. So it's... that lady just laughed when she walked past me. Maybe she's laughing at me or laughing at the podcast she was listening to or something. I'm really warm. I'm overly warm. I mean, I'm getting my exercise out of this. Crikey.
This must be at least, you must be pushing a not park run now. 5K, surely.
What am I on? 50? Yeah, it must be. Is it really that far? Can't be too far out of there. Yeah, I'm not measuring it. I haven't got my Garmin on or anything. Don't even know what time it is. It's nearly 1 o'clock, isn't it?
It is. It's 5 to 1. It's all good. We've still got the numbers up there. We're just below 50. So
yeah, people got down.
A couple of people have said actually that they had to go because their lunch had finished or their lunch hour. So
yeah.
Fine. So
no, absolutely. I mean, it's just preoccupying me while I go around doing things. In all fairness.
We are getting a lot of ideas for tunes, so I'm really regretting saying that now. So,
what singing? Which one in particular?
Oh, we've just got all sorts. We've got Ian Thompson bringing his in. Ian's got quite a few. He wants to do a sing-along a park run. He then also suggested you could rearrange Buffalo by Stump.
Oh goodness, Ian's on the trip now, isn't he? Right,
He
okay.
is.
Someone hush him up. Someone sort of hide him in the comments.
I think you might have a lucky escape in a moment because, as Emma's pointed out, the tunnel will be where we have to take over while the boss disappears.
Oh, she's a bit snark. I don't think it's snarky. That's not the right word. Passag. We've got a bunch of passags going on today, haven't we? The boss. The boss. Who do you think does all the work? Thank you very, very much, Emma. Who do you think does all the work? Oh, I'm quite overheating. I can do it. I can't believe I've turned this into a challenge now. It's like, can I get there in time? It's like I feel like I'm in a movie. Then when you're like in a movie, you're like, you've only got 5 minutes to get there before the bomb explodes. You're like, okay, we're going to make it. Which wire do I cut? I don't know. Go for the red one. Always cut the red one.
Did you know, talking about bomb exploding, that this used to be, the area was part of explosive factory?
No, I didn't know that, as a matter of fact.
So the Hogsmill, the mill actually was
powering the munitions factory.
the ammunitions factory.
Well, I go through there's a lot of little mini bridges. I kind of go around the back of it, don't I, or near to it. There's a great big crane. What's that? No, what's that for?
It's a great big crane.
Building something, but I don't know. They must be building obviously something, but I don't know. Hang on, I'm trying to think in my head as to what that space is. Isn't it residential?
Yeah, I'm a little bit perplexed. It's
okay. My breathing's getting heavier now. I can tell because I'm picking it up. Hey, thank you for joining us anyway, people who've been watching. Thank you for doing this for us again. Mark, thank you, Bev. I'm now stranded a few miles away from home, so that's all good. And then...
So I'm looking after Dolly.
Drive my car, Bev. Get in the car and come and get me.
Joyride your car, did you say?
No, you drive my car. Railway line. It's the Epsom line. Right, there's a tunnel of love, and they're not far. And I instantly regret doing this. Why did I've overshot. I mean, aim for the stars. At least you might reach the moon, etc. I mean, I feel like I'm actually gone as far as the moon right now.
Bev's getting more fans. Emma Shaw's is absolutely fascinated by Bev's facts.
Fascinating facts, yeah. I mean, there's history everywhere. Anywhere which has got even a couple of 100 years of civilization or residency. There's, I mean, what is it? The UK obviously has got Londinium and Romans and Anglo-Saxons and just tons and tons and tons of that sort of thing.
Get ready, Mark. We're going into Tunnel of Love.
I'm saving some messages for you. You've got a to-do list there coming up, Bev.
Look, danger, full risk, keep off. Why would you go on it? Why would you be silly enough to go on it?
Some people are spanners. Oh, is that your tunnel?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Duck.
Height restriction 5'4", so I need to go under this quite a bit. Okay.
I don't believe it. I'm glad nobody saw that, but I've just ducked. I'm so in.
Yep, there we go.
There we go.
It's
so
gone.
let's. I'll pop me up. You going to join me, Bev, or? Oh,
No.
We're coming back. Let's go back there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You're back. We all watched for a second.
Back. So this is a weird little bridge because it's over the river.
Back again.
My feet are all wet now. This is going horribly wrong. Right, I'm not far from Bourne Hall. I've nearly made the destination.
Yeah.
Haven't made it in a 60-minute window, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it. Look, here we go. This is all they must be building flats.
Oh.
So nice.
They'll be pricey.
They will be pricey, but they can also get flooded easily, the bottom ones. So insurance would be quite high in terms of being near a river. Changes the premiums, doesn't it, if you're near water?
Actually, yes, that road out there has flooded.
Yep. So flat up top perhaps, but then again you may not be able to get out. But there you go. Any green space that they can nab, developers go in. So there you go. Right. Bourne Hall. Well, history of Bourne Hall, Bev. Give us some while we're on the way. What's important about it? Well, there's a doggy. Find some information. There's a doggy on top of the entrance to the gate. That has significance. Here's some more bridges. Oh, I have to
Hang
just
on,
take some
there
layers
goes my
off.
friend.
Take some layers off in a minute. I think the person who went around Manhattan, his viewers kept on going up over 3 hours. It's mad. We're on YouTube, so maybe I need to be saying, look, I need to actually put in the description walking around Manhattan lie, so then people see it and then they follow us and they watch the video. So,
Or just basically get somebody to stand in a field who's a man wearing a hat with a hen, and just walk round and round them,
oh Jesus,
walking around Manhattan.
that's really, Mark, really.
The coffee's. I'm running out of coffee.
Yeah, okay, you're on the caffeine, I forgive you.
Yeah, but Sarah James called you a tunnel ducker. I had to be really careful then.
I am a tunnel ducker's son. I'll be ducking tunnels till the duckers.
And we need an update on the sock situation. Are the socks still happy?
Yeah, it's just the trainers. Socks are fine. Socks have not been, well, I'm sure there's a little bit of a splish of brown, but mostly happy, mostly colourful and vibrant. Now we're in West Ewell. We're in Ewell, well, actually more Ewell Central now. We've come from West Ewell to Ewell. We've been going east and not far. So again,
Not far from Costa.
They're not open, are they? I'm not going in. And so yeah, here it is, the Hogsmill that flows into the Thames, flows down into the Thames apparently. Something that I learned recently. So yeah.
How much wider it is here.
Yep. And then you've got all these little bridges. So yeah, it's lovely.
And it's clearer as well.
Yep, this is more of the reality as to what it's meant to look like.
Do you think it's because it's closer to the source?
Yeah, whatever's not running out towards Kingston. Yeah.
Bev's right. Why
did I invite you on this again?
Because you need a lift home. That's the answer.
I can't get it. Genuinely doesn't work. Last time she hasn't driven it for about 10 months. That's why it doesn't work. Battery probably doesn't start. So, right. I can't go up through there. So this is, you can't go up through there, can you? Now, do I go up to the right? Can I come out there? Does that bring me to Bournehall?
Yeah, no. You go up and then round. Yeah.
To the left or to the right?
To the right, I think. I'll go left. You're
I think I get trapped. No, I will do because it's the road in the river. No, if I go right, I get trapped. I have to go this way. This is the way. Here we are. Yeah. There we go. Nearly there. So all those suckers of punishment who stayed with us, and you get to finally see the payoff. Not as exciting as Roxy Tower.
A few people have gone because they said they've had to because lunch is over. But numbers have gone up. We've just dropped to low 40s. We're now at the 50s again.
Hang on a minute. I hadn't noticed that before. There's a church just over there, the Ewell Trail, Upper Mill. There's a post box. There's a Victorian post box in the wall. No, it's not one. It's Edward the Seventh. Sorry. Ooh, that's rather fancy. People are doing running.
That's an added bonus.
And look, and here's a Queen Elizabeth bin. A QE2 bin. Woo! I'm sorry.
Sounds like you need the coffee too.
Yeah, well, I need something. My mouth's all dry and everything. Right. Hello, puppy. Hello. Hello, puppy. How are you doing? And then one more giant puddle coming up.
So whilst you negotiate that, Martin Kaplan says, Chauffeur Bev not available due to car issues. Cannot get the staff nor machinery.
Amen, Martin. I'm with you on that one. And then let's go under here. Here we go. Actually, I'm surprised by my phone's battery. It's doing very well on the Bluetooth and everything. The gimbal's battery is amazing. That's particularly strong. Here we go. This is another lovely piece of the park and the greenery.
Yay!
Oh, goodness. Nearly there. One more stage over the road. Duxes, swans. There's always cygnets here every year. Here we go. Whew. I'm really quite puffed out. I shouldn't be puffed out. It's not a good sign. Right, into Bournehall. And the reason why I'm going to loop to the left and not to the right and go in is I'll show you why. Canadian geeses, just over the road. Oh look, there is a herring gull and a Evian gull. Can you see that? The Evian plastic bottle gull. Oh, goodness. The lesser spotted Evian bottle. Or greater spotted now, I guess.
What's the name of the pub on the left-hand side?
The Spring Tavern.
Oh,
I feel a story coming on. Have we got a tale for us, Bev?
Well, no, it's just
I've went in there
spring
once.
being the source of the Hogsmill.
Oh,
of course.
Relentless.
Of course, there had to be an additional. I feel like a death by 1,000 verbal cuts.
Wait till you read the comments.
I said death by 1,000 verbal cuts, by the way, in case you're wondering. I've actually gone and I thought I'd trap myself, but there's a heron doing its business just over there, standing on the branches, looking at the fish underneath.
Dead centre, that I think. Yep.
Back out here again. Didn't want to walk in the road, and then London Road. If you carry on up toward that road, you go toward Nonsuch, you go up towards Epsom itself, town centre. That's straight ahead, but we're just going to dip right. So we've got this great big white gate, and this dog on the top, I think, is belonged to the Bournehall owner, creator, maker, whatever, and it has significance. So I'm hoping you guys found it out on Wikipedia. I don't know if you bothered to check. No, of course you didn't bother to check. Okay.
No, I did check, and I couldn't find anything about a dog. I had the opening hours of Bournehall. That was it.
Bournehall. Okay, so there we go. So this is, that doggy has significance. I think it's like a protecting dog. But yeah, there you go. Made it. I made it to Bournehall. Hooray for me. Feminine claps all around. There is a war memorial just here. Hall of Honour for local Ewell people. Unfortunately passing the wars. And then into it, Bournehall itself. Greenery. This park will close half an hour before sunset. I think that's about half an hour's time in it. So here we go. I'll just show you the hall. Show the hall itself. Obviously a bit more modernised. That's what it used to be. But yeah, I need to sit down. I need a breather.
I can direct you to the bus stop if you want.
I know where I'm going. I'd rather not get on the bus, actually. I've got my mask and everything. I've got all my necessary bits and pieces. So yeah, here we go. Lovely small goose. There's a fat squirrel. There's squirrels over there doing their squirrel things. And the birdies. There we go. A little fountain. Obviously like a spring. Probably pushing water and flowing into the
source.
Yeah, it's probably flowing into the Thames, isn't it? Let's see if I can go and say hello to a squirrel. Oh, there's a bunch of them. They're everywhere. There's a pigeon. That's obviously not a squirrel. Let's go and say hello to some of these fat squirrels. Oh, that one looks particularly There's a bunch of chonkers. Look. Chonkers. Chunktacular. There's loads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. Oh, he's coming to say hello. Hello. Hi.
Wow.
Obviously get fed quite a bit by people. Hello, how you doing? Look at you chunkus. Chunkus McGee. Hi, I don't have anything for you, buddy. Not that it looks like you need much anyway, but hello. Of course, look at these. They're all stuck in Hyde Park. They're all used to the peoples. How you doing? I love squirrels. I love most animals apart from false widow spiders. Oh, another one's coming over to me. Hello. I'm going to be swarmed. Do you reckon I'm going to get surrounded by them in a second?
Yeah.
Hello.
It's going to be like the scene in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where you
When
get
they-
dragged away by the squirrels.
Yep. Bonked on the head with a nut, isn't it? 'Cause they check the nuts out, isn't it, by bonking people on the head with them.
Yeah.
Hello.
He's a bad nut.
Your tail's a bit thin. What's happened to your tail? It's not as floofy as the others. What's happened? Why is that? Hello. Hello, everybody. It feels... Have you ever seen... Oh, you won't have seen the Rick and Morty episode where the squirrels can actually talk to each other? They can actually speak. Hello, look at this. This is exciting. Hello. Are you going to climb up my leg?
With squirrels now. I'm
going to stand here for me. I'm enjoying this. Hello. I don't have any... I feel so sad. I don't have anything for you. Don't body shame the squirrels. They're meant to be fat this time of year. Sorry, Dawn, that's a very valid point. It's a very valid point. Look, hello, I don't have anything. I'm so sorry, but don't bite me. Did you see that? I just tapped my hand. Hello, look, I don't have anything. I'm so sorry. Look, hello. This is where he bites me on camera. Or she, he or she. Hello, I don't have anything. I do apologise. That is the chunkiest squidge I've ever seen. Talking about me or the squirrel. There you go. Thank you very much, guys. Right, okay. I've been going for nearly an hour and 10 minutes. I'm tired. I'm far from home. Help me. I'm just going to lie down on the floor and let the squirrels just take me away. Just drag me away into the tree, squirrels, and have done with it. Well, thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. There's what is Bourne Hall. Obviously not, I'm assuming it's not the original design. It's been an updated version. But there you go. Right. Thank you for joining us, peeps. Anything else to do or say or see? Oh, I'm being stared at by a squirrel. It's like he's checking me out. I haven't got my wallet on me. You can't mug me for my wallet, Mr. Squirrel. Thanks. Right. Do you enjoy that, peeps? Kathy Nightingale says, clap, clap, clap. Thank you very much.
These are all the feminine claps.
All the feminine claps coming in. Nice way to finish with all the fat squirrels going on. He's after my nuts. Oh, I don't. Too big for the squirrels, Linda. That's not true. Anyway, so yeah. He's coming. I can't stop when they're doing this. Hi. It's like David Attenborough, eat your heart out. Here is a grey squirrel trying to come and grab my nuts. Linda Bussey, the last that was seen at Daniel was a tribe of squirrels dragging him into the lair. I am being dragged away by the squirrels who were upset they had nothing to offer them and their squirrel gods. Right. Cheers, peeps. See you later. Shall we go? Anything else before we go? Thanks, Annie. You're welcome, Hideo. I hope that occupied you for an hour and a bit or however long you were with us. Yeah, let's try and mix it up a little bit, do other things, go for other walks. I enjoy it.
One more comment to finish, a nice one though. I think it speaks for a lot of us.
Thank you. Cheered me up. Thank you, Tracy May. I'm glad. That's why I'm doing it. Cheers me up, and I'm glad it cheers you guys up too. Thank you very much indeed, Lee. And it's nice not to have to worry about the data. Unlimited data. That's a relief. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you, both. Thank you, Mark, for being with us.
No problem.
Bye.
See ya.
See you, peoples. Bye.
Try and get home before tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll try.
Bye.